bifurcated means you have two things for forks in your silverware drawer.
Yeah.
It's hooked on phonics. Learn that
Hello,
bifurcated
everybody.
means
We're live. The mics are on. Just in case anyone needed to know that information.
We're just doing an English lesson today.
Just good old English lesson. Something that I'm not good at. Hey, welcome to Divide and Conquer's Devils of Saltmarsh, a D&D game where we read this book and then don't listen to it anymore. So
you just use it for your encounter tables. That's all you do.
The announcements. Next Monday we will not be streaming. So enjoy that. And there's a tentative will be due on Wednesday. I think the answer is yes, but we don't know yet.
Yep, because it is turkey time.
It is holidays.
It is the holiday time, so
Yes.
we'll be taking breaks.
Yeah. Does anyone have any announcements before we do all pre-use?
I think I have to do my thing.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, no pressure.
No,
Hi guys. If you don't know, I am a baker in real life, and I am in a contest to be perhaps the greatest that no one has ever done.
The greatest around.
Yes. So it's called the Greatest Baker competition, and I am competing in it, and you can vote for me. And right now we are going through. I think we're about to hit top 10 in a couple days. So if you want to vote for me and you think my stuff's good, I have all my pictures on my profile, so you can look at my baking stuff. I'm sorry that you can't eat it. And I think I was just told that tonight votes are doubled.
Yes,
so
that's what I'm looking at.
That'd be cool if you guys vote for me. Then votes are bifurcated. So
Yes.
so you can if you please do me a favor and give me a twofer. That'd be great.
Give him the good old twofer.
Give me the 1-2. Thanks.
Yeah, the good
We
old.
call that the quartermaster special. So
Yeah, the good old this.
Links in chat, FYI.
yeah, links in chat. Go vote for me. It's the competition's going to be going on for a hot second. I believe it ends in 2-3 days for the top 10. So
Yeah, it's close.
I have been holding the number 4 position in my group for ever. So I would like to push past that by the time we get to top 3.
Yes. Yes.
So yeah, go vote for me, please. I would like to win that competition very much. It might change my life. So
voting is very important. Oh, hey, look, that's
because fun fact, I could probably use those funds to start saving up for a food truck.
That'll be fucking dope. Go support
You
our bro.
can literally use it as a down payment for a loan for this food truck.
Exactly, yeah. And then that food truck is going to circulate through literally the San Antonio, Austin, Houston. I'm going to hit all the main cities because fuck yeah, why not?
Hell yeah.
All right.
Well, go vote. Go support our bro. Speaking of supporting our bro, another member of the Stone family has an awesome book. Go get it. It's all the way.
Please go read it. Go purchase it on Amazon. His first book's also there if you have not read his first book. Also, if you do buy the book and you do read it and you have things you want to say about it, hopefully good things,
Yes.
you should leave a review because Amazon reviews mean a lot in terms of, book purchases. So
They do. So yeah, links down below. Link for all of our stuff and all of our friends are down below. Also, our merch, which I don't have my sticker yet, but go get merch.
nice.
There's
Yeah, we have
new
our new
merch.
shirt. And
Yeah, some new very adorable critters for
next time I need to make it as the tour group. That's probably what I need to do.
I think Extra Life next year we're gonna have to just have part 2 of this.
Trip to Disney World.
Okay. Any other announcements? Cool. Awesome. Dope. Hey guys, I'll be your DM. My name is there. It's written. If you can't read, it is Jesus. Hey, because my screen is different this time, I need to change this. So we're going off what I can see, which is keeping everybody on their toes. Hey, Sydney, who are you playing?
Ooh.
Oops, that is the wrong thing I wanted to do.
I am Sydney. I'm playing Tyreen, the elf fighter, who is currently trying to put all her armor back on after she got bugs.
Yeah, they do that sometimes. Hey, Nick, who are you playing?
Hello, I'm playing Beerus Bollin. He's a Harangon gunslinger.
No fun facts. Okay. Hey,
No fun fact.
no fun facts. No fun facts. All right. Next on here, from my point of view, it is a good boy. Hey, Vic, who are you playing?
Centipedes in your armor? More likely than you think. Please click the link below in order to learn more. Hi, I'm Vic. I'm going to be playing Stranger, the tiefling wizard slash warlock, who has a lot of side gigs, and you should support him on his Patreon, obviously.
Does he also have OnlyFans?
Oh, absolutely, yes.
He hands out recipes.
He heard that people are there's some really niche content right now for OnlyFans, and that's elbows.
Hey, Tabitha, who are you playing?
Everybody, I am Tabatha. I will be playing Nycorath, the half-elven bard. I don't have a fun fact for Nico today.
All right.
No, not a single one.
Okay, no, I do have one. Fun fact about Nico. I'm going to start doing 5 senses. His favorite taste is his girlfriend's curry.
Oh,
I thought you were going to say something completely
I
different.
did too.
That was sweet and unexpected. Speaking of being sweet, hey, who? Oh, okay. Well, it's still sweet. Hey, Lee, who? I thought it was gonna be Jeremiah next. Hey, Lee, who are you playing?
Wow.
Such an introduction. Hi. The never sweet. No. Hi, I'm Lee, and I am what Elsa, which what Elsa. I am a water buffalo barbarian, path of the sea devil, and a fun fact: I strongly encourage acts of kindness.
Acts of kindness are always good. And last but not
Be nice, or else.
Yes, or else. Hey, Jeremiah, who are you playing?
Playing Serena, the high elf cleric, not the high elf, the high elf.
A high
cleric.
elf? I have.
The domain of dirt.
Yeah.
Fun fact. No fun fact.
The fun fact is there's no fun facts. All right, with all those introductions, then let's roll that beautiful Bane footage.
I was gonna use a gif of the gutter, but I'm like, oh, that has many weapons. Okay. You doing all right, Nick?
With the pause, and then me.
Yeah, it was the fact that Tabatha did not outright fully just say curry. It was like,
It was his girlfriend's curry.
yeah.
Leave me alone.
I think Mark's feeling a little left out, man.
Mark can't cook for shit, though, so that's the reason.
And I'm betting
that's not what I was talking
tastes
about.
that good either.
If I was gonna say if there was anything Mark doesn't even cook it, it would just be a good berry, and I don't think
What about good berries?
So he doesn't like Mark's good berries, but he likes his girlfriend's curry. Bet.
There's a lot of euphemisms.
So, let us
that's
recap.
an innuendo.
the party, having their ship docked and out for an adventure, decided to investigate this haunted house. You guys got there. You faced some giant centipedes, heard different whispers telling you to betray and kill your party members. You know, normal things that houses do. You found a map that had some holes in it. Found a paper with some dash marks on it. Tucked that away and continued marching on. You fought some grubs inside bodies. Some of them might have burrowed inside some party members' skins. You found a garden that has been overgrown with some illusionary magic and some druidic magic, or ranger magic, or barbaric magic. I don't know, some divinity. You guys then discovered a secret door, and as you opened it, and some individuals were running away. One was shot and killed, and Nico chased after the others. Unfortunately.
Unintentionally.
So that is where we're going to pick up. Nico is currently running down the stairs.
Yep.
And I will change the music to something a little bit not so happy. Nico, we're gonna start with you. So as the other party members, half of them, I guess the party technically split 3 ways. Half of them see a door being open behind one of the benches into what looks to be a slight kitchen and some beds. Beerus and Serena, you are currently seeing Nico running down the stairs. This looks like a makeshift hideout that has the bare necessities that you need, food and sleep and water, and you see some very, very expensive rugs and tapestries that have been rolled up that kind of have been, looks like they've been stashed slightly under the stairs. And Nico, as you are heading down, you immediately get the whiff of salt, and you start hearing water crash against the shore, and you start hearing some seagulls. You see a cave that's tunneling in with, if I can see correctly, about 3 different directions that you could go, and you see that elven woman currently running forward.
So he can see the elven woman.
Yes, you can currently see the elven woman, and before, like, the next half a second, she kind of veers off and is running into a direction. So from those stairs, you won't be able to see her, but if you move, 5-10 feet forward, you'll be able to see where she is heading out. So that was the last place that you saw her.
So he would... What he's pretty much trying to do is go down and move to where he can... So, hold on. Because he still currently has Kinetic Jaunt also
He does,
casted,
yes.
so he can move 40. Forty gets him here.
Okay. 40 gets him there. Alright, so... You... Roll me a perception check.
Perception. Okay.
And this might make you, depending on how you get, might make you change your mind if you wanted to get that close. So, like, totally understand that. But let's see what that perception check is.
19.
19. Okay. You did hear, because you saw other individuals running down. You heard this, like, something grind against stone. And as you were running down, before she left, so, you know, she was running away and you were also keeping chase. It's not like she ran, stopped, you ran and stopped, right?
Yeah.
You both were moving at the same time. You did see that she picked up something. And then as you were heading down the stairs, you saw that she had currently a shield over her head as she was running down the hall. Would you continue running down the hall in the same manner?
If he sees her starting to do something like that, well, his point is that he's getting as far as to the point to at least be able to see her.
Mm-hmm.
And then, he is going to cast Crown of Thorns. Because he's trying to get her to head back his direction.
Okay, so I would say that here...
Excuse me, Crown of Madness. That's the word I meant to say.
Crown of Madness. Okay.
Yeah.
Once you hit here is when you would see that she currently is running with the shield over her head. So I would say that you can... You're about to lose sight of her, and then you cast Crown, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Because it's 120 feet.
That's a Wisdom save, is that correct?
Wisdom, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Let me find her stat. Okay. That's a D12. That's a D20. Oh, that doesn't look good. What's your whiz? Okay. Well, you got pluses. So that's a total of 6.
Fail.
Okay. What are the effects of the madness?
So, Crown of Madness. One humanoid of your choice that you see within range must succeed on a wisdom. Doesn't. Basically become charmed by you for the duration. While the target is charmed in this way, a twisted crown of jagged iron appears on its head, and a madness glows in its eyes. Charmed target must use its action before moving on each of its turn to make a melee attack against a creature other than itself that you mentally choose.
Okay.
Okay, so it's basically a means to get them to kind of like stop.
Okay. So as soon as the iron crown gets placed on her head, she stops and is looking in your direction, and I'll say takes a half step back and is just staring at you. And you see that her eyes are kind of swirling in this like orange glow.
Well, did that. And he's pretty much trying to goad her back over in that direction because need answers.
Okay, so that was, I'll say that
and also by doing that he is going to be focusing on this and he's dropping kinetic jaunt.
yes, thank you. Just to note, you are concentrating. Must use action. Okay, gotcha. All right. So she's definitely connected telepathically to you for those initial instructions. Since it is a verbal spell, I will say that Beerus, you definitely heard Nico saying some fancy magic words.
Yeah, I'm immediately running down the stairs after him.
Okay. I will also ask Beerus and Serena to roll me a perception check. So as soon as you take that step to run down, roll me those checks.
Okay. You said perception? 17.
Please. Okay, 17. What did you get, Serena?
12.
12. Okay. So, Serena, nothing to note. But Beerus, as you, yes.
Just a little note. Yesterday's game, or last week's game, or 2 weeks ago, I guess. That I rolled perception and heard grinding stones behind me. I did leave a note on that.
Okay, good. Okay, so then we'll continue with that. You did hear the grinding of stone, and I'll give both of you a new thing. Beerus, says you kind of turn around to see if your friend is following you. I will say that you didn't hear the stone, but you saw a slight blue glow underneath this door. Same thing with you, Serena.
Okay.
I don't care about that. I want to make certain that the gangly one isn't getting himself into any more trouble.
Understood.
Yeah, I guess before Beerus leaves too, I'm like, yeah, I guess you say that, and it was like, yeah, make sure he's safe. I'll check what's over there.
Okay. And then Beerus, yeah, as soon as you start getting down the stairs, you immediately get the whiff and like, oh, the ocean is near. You get the smell, the temperature changes, the humidity, everything. Before we continue moving, I also want to see what our other trio is doing. So, what, stranger, Tyreen, what are we doing? You see your friends kind of taking off a little bit. having some sort of conversation.
So, did anybody else see that, or?
Tyreen, like, finishing putting her armor back on, like, see what?
The tall, you know, the tall, usually, very, stupid one. I didn't want to say it's really mean-like, but you know what I mean when I say it now. He seems a lot more, competent. Suddenly, inexplicably.
Almost like a switch.
Well, I mean, we're all good at something, right? Like, maybe he is good at tracking people down and following them, or just generally very fast. Just like hop up off that crate and be like, eh.
Yeah,
Armor
but he
systems
like
that we put on.
Okay.
Hmm?
I don't know if you want to skip like that. That's fine.
Do you think we should follow, or check in with everyone else?
I've got the feeling that we can check in as we go, but I also get the feeling that we are probably going to end up following regardless. But we could always poke around here and see what we can find.
Right. As long as we don't find any more surprises.
Yes, that.
I want to go look at the dead guy.
By all means.
Poking.
These are your characters where you.
You got anything? You got anything fun on you?
Roll me investigation.
All right, let's do this.
I mean, he had a bag of chicken, but Serena took it.
Yeah, I got some few things on there.
Yeah.
That's a 9.
9. You
You
find.
do need to send me something too that you said that you were gonna send. Whenever, I guess, like you said, I found some notes that's like dash dot 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 dash.
Yes,
like,
I will send you those when you guys
so
look
I can
at that
decipher it.
that paper. Yes.
Okay.
I was like, did I give you another clue that I forgot about? Okay, yes, you will get that paper, and then you also got some stabbings on a map that those will be told to you in a minute. With the 9, you find a letter that is for an overdue book, and you find a envelope.
Is it the same one that I found in the
Yes.
other room? Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
You
Got the
also
bookmark now.
you also find a envelope that looks like the wax seal has been cut, but enough that it's been preserved that this dwarven man wants to keep.
Okay.
And then 14 silver.
Okay. So the envelope is it just empty or is it just?
No, there's a letter inside.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, I will pocket those things now. How are his teeth looking?
Teeth, pretty good. He has 1 golden tooth.
I will take it.
Just popping that shit open.
Yep.
Serena, what languages do you know?
Just dwarf, elven, common. Also, I have a note. It says I have a letter in a different language. I don't understand the language. I noted.
Yes, you do.
A letter with a lot of numbers and such, but are scratched off with some kind of equations and hundreds of gold calculations.
Yes.
And then that dash letter or whatever.
Yes. So we will, since nobody in the party knows that specific language, you'll have to figure out what that means. But on the door that you are currently looking at, you do see that there is something written on there, but you can't quite make out what it is. It looks like a language for sure, and it looks like it has been dusted over, and it was written in probably some red paint. And it was like pretty big, but you don't know what that says. Anything that Tyreen or what are doing before I move over to the other group?
Tyreen would probably be kind of like looking, like wandering closer to the way Nico left, and kind of just watching to see if he's going to come back.
Okay.
You're probably gonna
And-
walk by right as stranger pulls out a fresh gold tooth.
Yeah. Oh, there you
The sound like that.
go.
Gross.
And what about you, Wat?
I would probably walk by stranger and kind of notice, and then maybe go see if I could see what Serena was doing. If
Do you
she
want
was-
one?
Sure.
No, thank you. Thank you, though.
Sure? I can get the other one.
We got so much gold. I think it's okay.
Once you pull it out, stranger, you now notice that it is a wooden tooth that's painted gold.
I'm taking his other matching tooth just for balance.
You have to have the balance, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, stranger, what languages do you know? And Tyreen, what languages do you know?
All right. So like I know. Oh, okay. I only know common and infernal.
Okay.
Tyreen knows common, elvish, and infernal.
What about what? You're muted. Sorry. You probably know that Minotaur and common. But other than that,
right.
okay.
That's right.
Okay. Then, unfortunately, you guys do not know what that word or phrase or whatever is written on that wall. What do we do?
Do I just see them staring at a wall?
Yeah, they're staring at a wall. Well, at least Serena's staring at a wall. Serena, you have that tooth and you're pulling out the second one. As I assume
Yeah,
Tyreen's
I
kind of
guess I
coming
will-
in. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I will ask around. It's like, does anybody know how to read this?
Tyreen probably glanced at it as she kind of like took everything in, and then just looked away when she couldn't read it, and was like, "No, I can't."
Have you tried knocking?
No,
Why?
but I want to try opening it.
Wait, I think I have one. Do I? Let's find
Wait.
out. Do I have a thing for this?
So what do you do? What do y'all do?
I do not. Okay.
Is it like a regular door? I
It
think I
looks
missed
like
that.
a wooden door, yes. It looks like it was intentionally placed there. It looks very old. Probably a little bit older than the house itself, actually.
I mean, do you really want to know what's on the other side?
Yes. As I grab, I'm gonna grab a little small dust and sprinkle it all over me
Okay.
of dirt. Just gonna go like this.
You sprinkled her.
Tyreen's gonna kick the door.
I'm casting Shield of Faith on myself
Okay.
because I do wanna open the door.
Okay. That's a concentration spell. Tyreen, you said you kicked the door open. Roll me his strength, please.
Okay.
Oh shit! I hit my dice. Hold on. Where's the?
Okay. We're gonna. What was that called? What was that called when you go enter a
Oh,
door?
23.
Clear
Oh,
the door.
yeah. The door
Oh, 22. Excuse me.
kicks
Breaching the
open.
door.
And
In the door. Yeah.
it hits
Breach,
something in
breach.
front, and you hear the wood kind of splinter and break against something metallic. And
Ouch.
you see some humanoid entity staring right at you.
Lovely.
And before I reveal what that is, no,
Probably said do not enter.
Probably said knock,
Wardrobe,
please.
well, y'all don't know that
Wardrobes,
language, so
doors.
that was fun.
Oh no!
No.
You
Only
see a
you know language.
You see a skeleton reach over, and then these other five start moving. And then you, Serena, that same slight blue light, you see glow from behind this skeleton. It kind of bounces out. So the glow is actually coming from something behind where the skeletons are. All right,
Okay.
so hey, Beerus, you get right there behind Nico as Nico's currently muttering something and his hands moving, and he's currently looking at somebody, and you arrive right behind him.
He's gonna get up, like, right near him since he knows he's concentrating, and kind of just, like, get next to his ear and go, "What are you doing?"
Nika, yeah, Raph's just gonna like stop and just look over at Beerus, and it's just like, well, I'm currently trying to get her back over this direction. She did happen to put her shield over her head, so I don't. When he looks up, is there anything that he can see above?
So, yes. You see that this pathway and some of this over here, my clicker continues clicking. You see that it has a lot of moss that is growing, and you do see that there are some indentations of something kind of sliding, something not thin, maybe about an inch or so. That context clues. You can see that there was multiple shields there, and she grabbed the last one.
Can I take out a bit of rope, my rope, and try and just lasso her?
Sure, you can.
As Nico's pretty much putting it, it's like, I'm just trying to incapacitate her so we can question it. Think you can do it without killing this one?
I didn't exactly try to kill the last one. It's not my fault that I blew off his arm and he hit his head against a fucking table.
There.
So what do I need to roll for lasso?
Roll me a sleight of hand and then a dex check.
You said a
Okay.
dex check? Okay.
Yeah, so sleight of hand and then dex.
So
Also, yeah.
19 for the sleight of hand.
Okay, you make a great lasso. It will function
And
exactly as you think.
21 for the dex check.
Okay, so you throw the lasso at her and it kind of wraps around her waist, and she grabs onto it and starting pulling back. She's not mind controlled. She's just incredibly charmed with Nico right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's grabbing, she is pulling. I will say, let's do a contest of athletics or acrobatics, your choice, versus hers.
Acrobatics for Beerus.
Yeah.
That was cocked. That's better. Okay.
Ooh, I lost her
19.
page. With a +4. Oh, that's a 17. So you definitely are. I'll say that you can drag her about 10 feet. And when you are dragging her, you start noticing that the moss that is on the ceiling starts moving and actually extending itself down and grabs onto her, onto the rope. And you notice that the shield behind her has some holes on it. So, hey, Beerus, do you want to roll me a D10?
Okay. CX.
CX. Okay, that's good math. That's easy math for me. As you see that her skin starts burning. Why is it not? Okay. Well, mine number pad's not working. Okay. Well, that's lovely. Okay. As it starts burning, she's screaming in pain. Yeah, you're dragging her, and you see that the moth is kind of like leaning over and growing, almost like some sort of slime that's just continuously wrapping on her forearm, on her shoulder, on the rope. And when it touches the rope, you hear the of the snapping really fast. You know you have a couple of seconds, or that rope's gonna snap.
Gonna pull hard and try and yank her towards me, saying, "You can make it easier by just walking over here and getting away from whatever the fuck that slimy bullshit is."
What is your intelligence? You're not that dumb. Okay. She's actually going to contest the pull. She got a 15, and she's going to try to pull this way.
Okay, so that would be another
athletics
sleight of hand?
acrobatics. Yeah. No, just athletics
Oh,
acrobatics.
acrobatics?
Yeah, she's
Can
trying
Raph
to pull away.
assist?
Yes, Beerus, either you get the advantage or
Yeah,
Nick-
roll with advantage.
Okay,
That's 18.
18. You manage to pull her that, and as soon as you pull her right next to you, Nico, you see her. You can grab her and like make sure that.
Oh yeah, no, he's grabbing her and just basically like putting her arm behind her back, just pretty
Okay.
much, and then he's taking his dagger and putting it up to her neck.
As you do, I need you. Let's see, Nico, roll me a d10. You see that slime, it's still burning on her hand, and it's starting to move inside her leather armor, and it's burned a hole through the leather armor.
A D10.
Yes.
That's a 2.
2. Okay. As you pull the dagger to her throat, you have 8 more rounds, Nico, for your spell.
Is there any way he can get like this slime stuff off of her?
How do you want to get it off her? It's just so right now there's currently slime that was on her arm and shoulder, kind of has collected as this non-formed, like it just looks like slime that's kind of growing and expanding, that's burrowed a hole into her leather armor, and it's currently burrowing into her chest, and you see her skin being exposed, and it's singeing, and like the very first layer of her flesh is being melted. It's trying to go inside her.
God.
Yeah, since Beerus kind of reeled her in, that'll be his action. Still you have a bonus technically. And Nico, what are you doing?
Shit, how can I help? I mean, if it's obviously... Hold on, let me see. Can't do anything. He's gonna just probably... I mean, if it's obviously, like, injuring her and whatnot, probably cast a Cure Wounds, just so it doesn't kill her.
Okay, please roll me your D8.
That's not bad. 5 plus 9.
9, okay. Alright, as you heal, you see that her, the injuries that were caused from the burn, almost all of them go away, but that slime is still on her chest. And at this point, I would like everybody to roll me an initiative, and we're going to use this as a quote-unquote dungeon initiative, with separating 2 different groups, and then if the groups meet up, we'll combine it into one larger one. So please give me a roll.
30-20.
Okay. Let me... First of all, this is what I want to do. Control. Hey, I believe it's Control Plus. No, U. Shift
D2.
Plus. Nope. Fine. What is the initiative thing? Oh, you guys aren't there. Up. Okay, I deleted somebody I shouldn't have deleted. Okay, you're not there. You're not there. Erase you. We don't need 2 strangers. Okay.
Definitely don't need 2 strangers.
One's
One
already
is
too
enough.
much.
Yeah.
Okay.
We like to call that bifurcated.
Uh-huh. Okay. So we'll do that. If you can put that on, please.
And I'm prehensile too.
Oh, God.
I bet you are,
Oh,
but
that's a 10. I thought it was a
no.
20. Okay. Alright. It's the one. The one on my keyboard is not working. Alright, whatever. Okay. Oh, Skelly boys. You. You're not Skelly, you're Bones. Boning boys. Alright. What? They're bony boys.
Yes.
They're just
Yeah.
bony boys.
The whole room full of bones.
It's just some bony boys.
A whole
Just a bunch of boys
that's a
going in the
big,
room.
man, a lot of boners in that room.
Aye, there is.
You're like
I don't
two
know.
of them sometimes. You're like two.
A bunch
Two
of stuff.
forearms, like two forearms, two
4,
legs,
6, 8, 10, 12 boners, guys.
It's just 12
two
boners.
femurs.
Yeah. Stranger and Tyreen, what did you guys get?
Tyreen rolled a 1 for a
for,
2.
for initiative.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was looking at those boners. I got distracted.
Did I think did you erase Tyreen?
No,
I rolled
Oh.
a 9.
9.
she's at the bottom.
Okay, gotcha. 9 total?
9 total.
Okay.
We're rolling hot tonight.
Oh my god. All right. So, well, I will say, Stranger, you do get the higher of the initiative in that entire group, except for never mind. I forgot. Serena was there. Sorry. Okay. So with this initiative, we're gonna go with the. So it'll be Nico, Beerus, the Elven woman, and then we'll go to the other group and we'll start the initiative that way. So we'll just rotate in that order. Yes, technically 2 people are flipped, but that is the easiest way for me to make sure everybody has a turn and not be breaking into different combat things. So,
On one hand, intense interrogation. On the other hand, screaming and flailing.
okay, Nico, what do we do? You just casted Cure Wounds on her.
Is there any way that he can scrape it off of her with his blade?
You can certainly try, yeah.
He's gonna try that. Just
Okay.
kinda-
With your what?
Wood blade, are
You're
you
gonna
using your
shave it a little
dagger?
bit.
Do what?
Are you going to use your
Jesus.
dagger?
Yes, he's
Okay.
gonna just try to scrape it off.
As you roll me a sleight of hand as well, as you're
of hand.
grabbing it,
Cool.
since it is kind of glued onto her chest, I'll say that.
Oh, I'm a little bit proficient in that.
Just get a wet towel.
Okay. 21.
21. Okay, the sleight of hand was to see if you contacted it. So, since this slime is incredibly corrosive to metal, your dagger
that's nice.
will take damage.
That's fine. It's
That is 13 points of acid damage on the dagger itself. It doubles the dice on metal equipment. You see that the shields that they had do have a metal reinforcement, but they are mainly wooden. So with a dagger only having about 10 HP, you pull the thing off of her, and it has no contact, and it's just kind of reaching onto a rock and starts corroding that rock. And you see it, and it's reaching for people, but you can avoid that specific one. But unfortunately, your dagger is completely ruined. If you use your dagger, it's a -1 with that dagger and -1 to damage as well.
gonna have to go back in town and get a new one.
Yeah, sorry.
He's just gonna toss it off to the side, like. But for the most part, he's trying to pull her back towards the stairwell.
Okay. So I will say that since you had to be very careful about it, that would have been your action. You still have bonus and you can speak and movement.
Pretty much just looking at her, and it's just like, I wouldn't make this more difficult than need be. Just answer a couple questions, that's all. He's trying to be persuasive.
Roll me a persuasion.
Okay. "24.
24.
I am proficient in persuasion." He's gonna give a little bit of a toothy grin too.
Okay, so from a hostile to a more neutral,
Mm-hmm.
she will say, if you spare my life, I can talk. Yeah, spare my life.
Good to hear.
Yeah. It's good to talk to people that are rational and can time. That's all. And she looks like she's flustered. Obviously.
I mean, boy, I already did kind of save your life with, and he's just gonna gesture over to the slime thing.
All right, and she's definitely looking at it and looking at the ceiling like it could have been a lot worse. Beerus, what are we doing?
And Beerus is just gonna look at her and be like, well, you're going to talk either way, because at this point in time you can either go up and deal with the red man who likes to take teeth out of living people, or we can leave you down here for the acidic moss that seems to be trying to eat anything that moves. So I think talking to us might be a little bit easier. But for our own safety, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna tie her up with the rope. Bind her hands behind her back.
Okay. Since she's lost so many contesting checks and she's already been injured and healed, and yeah, she's not struggling much, and you're able to tie her up with very little struggle. She does flinch every now and then, but is not making it that much harder. Anything else,
Up
Beerus?
the stairs you go.
Okay. On her turn, when you say up the stairs, she is not going to budge. I'm going to say, fine. I'll go up the stairs. Fine. We'll talk upstairs and you'll let me live, right?
Up the stairs.
I'm going up the stairs. And starts making her way up. Well, as within the limitations of, she's tied up, so you have the how far she can go.
Yeah, I'm walking with her.
Okay.
I didn't move at all, so
Yeah, I was about to ask. Since
I have
you guys
30
didn't
feet of
move,
movement.
Yeah, since you guys didn't move, do you want to move as a unison up? Since we're not really in combat or anything like that.
fine by me.
All right. Move your characters, and I will move her. I guess in front of wherever Beerus would be, since you're the one that has the rope. Unless you want her behind you.
No, in
Okay.
front is fine.
All right, so in front. Nico, I assume you would be in the back, right?
Yeah, he's walking up the stairs. I mean, I'll burn his reaction just to have him be like, I mean, we'll spare your life. The least you could do for me is just replace my dagger.
She will look at you and say, "Sorry, short sword."
Hmm?
Sorry, short sword. She doesn't have a dagger, but she does look.
Yeah,
like
he's
her
just
short-
gonna look down at his hip where his short sword is, and it's like, I already have one.
Yeah, you do see that the weapons that she does have will be a short sword on her hip, and then she has a bow that is strung, and the quiver of arrows.
Beerus is just going to take the dagger out of that he found in the table and hand it over to Nico, handle side to Nico.
Okay.
And he's like, there you go.
Nycorath's like, ooh, nice.
Can
Just gonna replace that.
I have both of y'all roll me a perception before as you're heading up the stairs?
12.
12. Okay.
16.
16. Okay. And Nico, where would you be?
He's gonna be pretty much following behind, but
Okay.
he's kind of... Because he knows that there were more that went down that way, too, aside from her. So he's just keeping an ear just in case, like, well, one, the slime, two, if there are others that are trying to come back to get their friend.
Okay. Currently, you don't hear anything. You hear crashing of the waves, and that's about as much as you hear. You don't see any movement. The slime, obviously, but since you threw it a little bit further away, it has no movement speed, but for the RP purposes, it's like inching slightly closer, but it's not approaching you.
he'll just head back up the stairwell after Beerus and
Okay.
woman.
All right.
I will even say probably by this point too, he would have dropped Crown of Madness. So
Okay. Which, since you did roll so high, but you should have technically had an advantage on that roll.
okay.
So, if you want to keep the spell on, just let you know, you have advantage on all persuasion and intimidation checks because she failed miserably with the Crown of Madness.
Yeah. Like this.
So, Nico, once you step down the stairs and officially are into the room, you hear some of the gravel moving in the cave below.
Here?
Yes. Somewhere. You just heard gravel move. Anything that you do before I go to the other group?
He's just gonna like look back and just kind of squint. Just
Are you
I mean,
squinting at?
because he saw the gravel move, correct?
You heard gravel move.
I've just heard either it was, someone or perhaps a rat.
Aye, alright.
Either someone or something. They might be coming back this way.
Well, I mean, if they do, it's a good thing we have one of them.
Mm-hmm.
With that, Serena, what do we do? You do see a skeleton that is reaching over to grab to unsheath a sword that's no longer there, like almost like trained to do something, but there's nothing there to unsheath.
Okay, well, I don't have my channel divinity anymore, so unfortunately.
Yeah, this actually would have been the all right, everybody's gone moment. Sorry.
Oh well, no, I don't have destroy.
Oh,
I
you
have
don't?
turn
Yes.
though because level 3.
All right, yeah, for sure. Sorry.
But I will. I'll just. Where is this guy? Is this on this square or?
Sorry, wrong layer. Yes, he'll be on that square.
Okay. Well, I will move over here
Okay.
and sidestep over here.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's in the middle of all of them.
Yeah. That's how you do it. I will. What's that called? Cast Word of Radiance and cantrip.
Oh, okay. What does Ward of Radiance do?
Each creature of your choice, which basically these 4, because 5 feet of range,
Yeah.
Constitution saving throw, or take d6 of radiant damage.
Okay. 2. Sorry. 4. 17.
Pass
11.
Fail.
6.
Okay, so just the 17 passes.
Yes, this is the only one
guy.
pass. All right.
You don't take damage at all on that guy.
Okay.
But this will be. Oh, that's a 6. 6 radiant damage for this.
Okay.
3
Alrighty. I'm glad everyone has the same HP because N is just one number I have to remember. Okay, so as soon as you come in, you whisper some words, and then this light kind of glows and hits.
Grab a little pouch of dirt, and I will tell them to return to the dirt.
As you
whence they came from.
The incantation, whence you came from, explodes. and they all take some damage as it looks like sand is starting to come out of them, and earth starting to grow on top of them, almost like time is kind of speeding up for them in the specific instance. Only one does not react to that. Anything else?
That should be it. I don't have anything else.
All right, stranger, what do we do?
All right, so don't worry about it. Well, that's a very crowded room. I personally am not somebody that likes to be in crowds, so
So it just goes in anyway.
here I go anyway.
I don't like it, but I'm doing it.
I'm going to be really uncomfortable and then complain the entire time. However,
Then that is your fault.
yeah. Anyway, we're gonna do a. Yeah, fuck it, whatever. This would be a perfect time for a fireball. We're gonna do Arms of Hadar.
Ooh, that also might
Hadar.
affect.
Hadar.
Yeah, I love Hadar. All right, so that's a dex.
Almost did you say Arms of Hadar? Yes. That is a dex.
And that's
No
a-
strength. Excuse me.
A strength check, and that's everyone within 5 feet or 10 feet.
10 feet.
Okay, so it's also going to affect these two. So
Did
that is
any
4.
creature
Yep,
or a creature
that,
of your
that
choice?
includes Serena.
Any creature.
Okay. Yeah, I was
Stranger's
curious.
just coming in just like, all right,
It's a roll.
I'm, just for the record, it's going to,
It's gonna be a little
spicy.
there's this thing called, sometimes my magic likes to be, rated E for everyone.
13 on this one.
Oh, rolled real good. So,
Is that a pass?
what is his strength save?
So the strength save is 10.
Okay.
Okay. That's
That's still half, though. It's half damage.
what's your spell DC? 10?
Yeah.
Okay, that's half damage.
Well, for this one, it's 10.
Uh-huh. That is 7.
For my Warlock spell slot, it's
Uh-huh.
it's
And then-
10.
Okay, 7.
But for my wizard
and then
spells,
5.
it's 13.
Okay, dope. So, the two towards the end are the ones that actually failed, and the ones closer to you pass. So they take
Alright.
half damage.
Yeah, I had a 19 plus 0, so 19.
19, nice.
Oh, wow, that's the easiest math in the world. So for those that failed, it's 8. For everyone else, it's 4.
Okay.
I'm gonna just like come in like a Beyblade, just like I'm gonna do my Stevie Nicks twirl into the room
Oh my god.
as these horrible serpent-like tendrils
And then
just shoot out
4.
from the shadows.
Okay, as you spin around, these and just go and just start slapping the ever-living shit out of these skeletons and just start falling down, and one just gets slapped in the face and steps like half a step back as like the spinning hands are moving around and not making contact.
Just like a white-winged dove.
Anything else, stranger?
Oh, like the Discord.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, perfect, exactly.
Yep, that's exactly what he did.
Okay. Well, it is now the Bony Boy's turn.
Okay, that's fine.
So I'll
Do
move
whatever you
you.
want.
Can you go up a layer? Boop. 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 All right, stranger. One's going to hit you, or attempt to. I'm not gonna.
Let's do this.
Does
do
a
this.
12 hit?
No.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, Serena.
What do you think I am, a wizard?
13.
No.
What about an 18?
No.
Okay. All right, because you have
I
Shield of
have-
Faith.
Dang.
Yeah.
Shield of Faith are on right now,
Yeah.
so
As the other two skeletons reach with their claws to try to hit you, stranger, you take a step back, like no, and then
Slug
Serena,
with that, like,
one tries to hit you with the short sword and kind of parry it, as the other one does manage to contact you, but the Shield of Faith, the magic kind of glows and like prevents actual physical
Is it-
contact.
can it be like Gara sand just go?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Shield of dirt just go.
God.
Jeremiah, did you make a Church of Dirt character just because you want to be Gata?
No. I don't know what you're talking about.
All right.
For Gara.
What? What do we do? It's your turn.
Dash in and hit some people that are bony, but not
Okay.
my friends.
All right. Move your character where you want to be.
About to say, not stranger.
Oh wait, fuck. Where did you move? Okay.
Get him.
Let me.
I try to move up the
Yeah,
deck.
let me move to the front. Okay, there you go.
Just hit him. It's fine.
I
I
will.
want to hit the dead ones too.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. All right. So you move there, and then you see the skeleton right in front of the stranger and Serena. You're going for an attack. Roll me to hit.
If you crush stranger, all you hear is that rubber chicken noise.
I was
I got a 22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Somebody had to respond to that.
Roll me some damage, please. So you grab your axe.
I got 8 damage on that one,
All right.
and I want to use my bonus hammering horns to hit the other one.
Hammering horn, I believe. Let me double check something. I believe it just lets you push them immediately after you hit a creature. Yeah, so it doesn't necessarily do damage, but you can push them up to 10 feet. If that's what you want to do.
Yeah, that's fine, because I'll hit him next time.
Okay.
Just push him away. Is the blue glow still going in the back that I...
For a second, no one sees it other than Serena at that time. What is the DC for your hammering horn? The skeleton rolled an 18.
13.
13? Okay. Okay. Unfortunately, because of the 18, it does get pushed back, but I'll say that the skeleton in front of it or behind it prevents it from moving any further, so it just kind of just gets stuck there.
Okay, well, can they be scared of my horns and be like, yeah, I'm gonna get you?
If they could feel fear, I'm sure they would, yes. Dope. All right. Tyreen, what do we do?
So once she recovered from the fact that that honestly did scare the hell out of her, she's like, now it's kind of crowded in here.
There's a little bit of an edge that I'll say that you can squeeze here, but only one character can.
That's true, and she is small.
Share share squares.
You can share squares,
Is it
but
too
I'll
tight?
say that this one down here, that is only enough for one character.
Okay, like Tyreen is very small, so well, not very, but small. Anyway, oh no, we can't do that. Hold on.
Cast Fireball.
Almost, yeah. I had the stats for
Hold on, I need
thunder.
to find that page.
I had the stats for Thunder Wave up.
Oh, okay. that also
haven't-
works. Everybody gets hit.
I haven't stolen
Really
that one yet.
Yes, she's like, I don't want to hurt anybody else unnecessarily. She's just gonna kind of step in, and she's gonna look at this dude,
This dude.
and she's going to cast Chill Touch.
Roll me to hit.
Wow. It was a natural 1 for a 4.
Oh no. Okay, roll the d20. Just do not get a 1. It says for our house rules.
I hope. Three.
Okay, well, it's not a
This
one.
wasn't a one.
So
It
as
wasn't a one.
I'll say that the hand goes over and grabs onto the skeleton, and as the cold damage is reaching through, freezes the hand, it just brittles off and just falls to the ground, and it's still intact. Sorry.
They're good. It's gonna be sitting there like,
All right.
okay. Just shake it off for a second, like,
Nico, what do we do? You have 6 more rounds of your spell.
Much coming up the stairs and then looking over, and it's like, what the hell is everybody doing over here? And he's just 10, 15.
I will say that when you do say that, Beerus, obviously, you're right next to her, you can hear her. And Nico, as you're walking away, she will be kind of speaking in your direction, so you'll also be able to hear. And she's looking towards you, Nico, as you're walking away, and she says her reaction will be, "Can you not read? Obviously, it was marked for a reason."
When he looks at the door, can he read the
What
language?
languages do you know?
Nico knows. Whoop. Let me get to it.
Also,
Abyssal.
Mhm.
Huh?
No, continue.
Abyssal, Celestial, Common, and Infernal.
Okay. Hey, Beerus, what languages do you know? So no, none of those languages.
Oh, okay.
Common, Infernal, and Sylvan.
Right. Nobody knows these languages.
Wow.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, Nico looks at the door and it's like, oh, sorry, apparently it's a language I don't know, so I can't read. He's saying that very much like a smartass, so...
Yeah. Under her breath, only Beerus can see, like, well, that is why you wrote it that way.
Barry's gonna flicker in the ear.
Ow, rude.
You're the one being rude right now.
No, we're
What
being...
does it say?
It says danger.
No fucking shit.
Since Nico can't go any further, it's just kind of like...
You
Because he
see
sees Stranger and it's
all
like...
your friends just gathered there, skeleton bones falling to the ground. And
Yeah,
He's just twirling.
Rap's just like...
Stranger's
Oh.
inside this room now, so is it stranger danger?
Oh my God.
Is it- Danger is his brother.
Yeah,
Oh,
Rap's
you
just
guys.
looking
You're
in
trying
there
to
and
dispute
just
an identity issue.
looks back over at Beerus, just like, well, they're just dealing with some skeletons. It's nothing, apparently. Like,
Oh,
yeah,
it's
I'm just calling out. Do you all have that handled?
Well, how convenient for you to show up when we have it handled.
Oh, well, don't mind me just having ran downstairs to, get one of the ones that ran off.
Thank you for being such a team player. I'm sure you're going to get the gold star.
Fight me, stranger. And he's gonna just
Because
stand.
that's consent, because I will.
What rules are we using this time?
He gave consent.
All right. Anything else,
Rap's just
Nico?
Rap's just gonna roll his eyes like, okay, yeah, no. I'm just wait patiently.
Okay. Beerus, since it's the start of your turn, when Nico started talking and Stranger started responding back, she is a little flinchy and uneasy. The elven woman that you currently have in possession.
To pull a chair from the table
Okay.
and basically just tell her, sit.
As she does, and she's just looking at you, but she can't help her eyes just roll to where your team is.
I'm just gonna sit on this barrel and watch. Listening down the stairs as well, and keeping an eye between the stairs and his team, and if anything if they need any help, he'll go to them. If he hears someone coming up the stairs, he's got the drop.
Roll me perception if that's what we're doing.
Okay. That would be 22.
22. Okay. I say that you will hear. You heard someone speak, and then a hush immediately after. And then you hear splashing of water.
Going to ready a shot.
All right, get everything ready.
Mm-hmm.
All right, no problem, no problem.
He's gonna take out his pipe and just start puffing on it. Not summoning anything, just puffing.
Okay. So, well, that's being done. That's being done. Okay. She doesn't budge, and when she looks at you, are ready and waiting for anything back there, her attention goes back to whatever the team is doing, and that is her turn. Serena, what do we do?
Just gonna do a good old-fashioned attack.
Okay, do the good old fashioned.
I'm using the moon touch short sword.
Oh.
Short sword.
Sure. Yeah,
Short,
as it
short.
glows a little bit here, definitely in the dark where there's very little light. Roll me to hit.
That is 16.
16. And sorry, which one are you attacking? If you pointed, I apologize. I was looking at the different
Oh,
screen.
this one in front of me.
Gotcha. Okay, 16 definitely hits. Roll me damage.
That is a d6. Oh, I only rolled a 1, so 4.
Only 4. Okay, as you hit against, and it kind of breaks against some of the bones, but definitely still kicking. Okay, if I can please change the HP.
That's it for me.
Okay, stranger. What do we?
All right, what do we? Okay, let's see. We're probably going to. He's just going to be like, "Hey, I have a bone to pick with you," and he's going to reach out and shocking grasp this one.
Okay, roll me to hit.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
Name of the episode.
Wait,
I love it. Keep
I
doing it.
rolled a 13.
13 hits. Roll me damage.
Fantastic.
Is it a hand buzzer?
Yes. That's 6 points of lightning damage.
6 points of lightning damage. All right. As your hand grabs onto his, the electrical impulses go and explodes into bone shards everywhere. Anything else?
Nobody sneeze. I need that.
So, 2 skellies are going to try to hit. Oh my fucking god! All right, so they both miss. Serena, with your incredibly stupid high AC right now, as they go and just
You're like,
pairing easily enough. Like, all right, this isn't a challenge.
Can't see me.
Yeah. What? What do we do?
I want to hit one and then bonus on the other one with the goring rush. No.
Hammering core. You really have to hit a creature. You can.
Once after I dash. I don't know if I have enough room to dash
Oh,
20.
do you want to use your goring rush, or do you want to use your? Because goring rush is like you dash and then you hit them with your horns. And then hammering horn is immediately after you hit somebody, you can use your horns as part of the roleplay. You can use your horns to like push them back.
Yeah, I think she's also saying because goring
I
rush
just want to
needs
hit
20.
2.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I was saying. I don't even know if I have enough room to run 20.
No, you don't. Unfortunately, it is a very close room. It really seems like they just gathered all these skeletons and threw them in there. All right, so roll me the hit.
man, talking
I got
about
it.
your skeletons.
23.
20 definitely hits. Roll me some damage.
I got 7.
7. Okay, I had to do finger math. As you hit, you break through its shield, shatter half of its rib cage, and it's incredibly bloodied.
Awesome.
Anything else?
I don't know if I can do anything else, so I just want to push.
Okay, you want to do the hammering corn?
No,
Oh.
just as well. I mean, I guess it rolled really well. Let's try it. Let's do it again.
Okay, that is a total of a 3, so it gets pushed 10 feet back. As you hit it, you just use your horse to try to shove it, and just hits the back of the wall. And with that, Tyreen, what do we do?
Do I move with that for RP
No,
purpose since I'm pushing?
No, you can if you want to, because you still have 10 more feet of movement. So, like, if you want to do it for the RP, totally.
Yeah, I was thinking like 1-inch punch, but I want to be there, so.
Yeah, you can move. 100%. Alright, so you just ramming the skeleton to the wall. And, yeah, Tyreen, you see your very well-spoken, lighthearted Minotaur friend who just wants to just help as many people as she can fucking bull rush this skeleton to a wall.
All
Finger
right.
math. No, I'm just joking.
At that, she's gonna have her, as she usually does, she's gonna have her, other attuned weapon, her short sword.
Mhm.
She's going to walk towards this dude here,
Okay.
and with her, her short sword. Because we're lazy and we don't draw our weapons, it just poofs into our hands when we want it to, so it's cool. And
Of course.
she's gonna take her attack against this dude.
Roll me to hit. Short sword pops to hand. Goes for the strike.
Jesus Christ, it's a 9.
Their AC is really low, but not 9. As it just
Damn.
unfortunately misses. It kind of parries out of the way. Sorry.
That's alright.
Okay, anything else?
These are like, what is wrong with me? And just, we're getting mad at ourselves now. But that's all she'll do.
Badly. No. Okay. With that, Nico, what do we do?
Mm.
I'm assuming that he can hear Tyreen having issues.
You can
and
hear the struggle a little bit. She's a little frustrated.
He's just leaning against the wall out there because he's also wanting to keep an eye on this one half-elven woman, this elven woman, if she tries to run for it. Yeah, just all, you're doing amazing, sweetie. And he's gonna give you bardic inspiration.
Stranger looks directly at Tyreen.
All right, there you have a bardic inspiration.
We hear from like, excuse me? Sweetie?
The
What did I fucking
audacity.
say? What did I fucking say?
Grabs the inspiration, puts it on the ground. All right, you have the bardic inspiration. Anything else, Nico?
He is gonna look back over to the one woman, and it's just like, so again, you don't mind answering a few questions?
It seems I have little choice in the matter. Which is fine. Fine.
So he's gonna thumb back over towards the door where, the shit's going down room.
Yeah.
Yeah, just so aside from skeletons, just is there another reason why it's dangerous?
She gives a smile. Aside from skeletons, no.
Can he tell she's bullshitting?
You can roll me an insight.
Ooh!
What you get?
Ooh. That's a 19.
I doubt that she'll be that. Oh shit. Okay. She rolled a 19.
Okay.
So, it's like, you know when someone lies to you with the truth?
Mm-hmm.
That's what you feel. So, so skeletons, what else? Like that you feel like she didn't lie, but she knows something y'all don't know for sure.
Mm-hmm. Is it the air quotes the so-called devil that's haunting here or whatever?
No. So you haven't figured everything out. That's at least comforting.
The hell is that supposed to mean?
Beerus looks at you. Can I have some water?
Can you give us a straight answer?
I will if I can have a clean glass of water to drink.
Should have had it before you decided to run out of here.
We were trying to, but I didn't quite get to finish my meal since someone barged in.
Just answer the fucking question. Would I blow your ear off?
He already blew off looks over at the corpse, a man's arm. I'm pretty certain he can do that with no issue.
Beerus, roll me an insight.
You said insight?
Yeah.
That would be a 9.
Okay. Alright then. With that, she just looks towards you and then towards Nico. Sorry, what was the question again? It's your turn
Alright.
currently,
Nico?
Beerus. She looks at Nico and asks, what was the question again? And it's currently your turn, Beerus. What do we do?
I'm gonna walk over here, put the barrel of the gun to the back of her ear, and cock it. Answer the fucking question that I know you heard. Don't play any bullshit games with me, I'm not in the fucking mood.
There was a couple of questions that were asked. You have a gun.
Then answer them all.
Can you repeat them so I can answer them appropriately? You hear the well-timed gulp.
What else is dangerous in here besides the fucking skeletons? And what were you fucking doing here?
To the first one, it's as far as I understood, an alchemist, the original owner of the house, is still here. I mean, he's been dead a long time, but he's still here. And what were we doing? You wouldn't happen to be part of the King's Knights, would you? And then looks over towards the tapestries and the rugs on the other side.
You really know a King's Knight that goes around blowing people's fucking arms off?
No, that's why I'm asking. We're just trying to make a little bit of ends meet, and seems that you came in on our operation, that we weren't harming anyone. As far as I can see it, you definitely, Nico, with your past role, see the nervousness in her and hear the nervousness in her voice. It looks like your group committed murder, and we committed theft. I wonder who's going to serve more jail time.
That would require anyone to be witness to it. And since no King's Guard or anything else decides to come near this fucking house anyway, because of the rumors and whatnot that it's haunted and there's demons and whatnot inside of it, which I'm guessing the reason that you are using it as a safe house, I'm fairly certain neither.
So with the polite conversation that we're having, I tell you what we're doing, and you promise not to kill me.
No, see, he made that promise. I did not.
Looks towards Nico. Just... Yeah, that was
So
the promise.
unfortunate. Again,
No.
he has a point. I promised you. He didn't. And I'm one of the nice ones.
I'm generally a nice bunny. But I'm getting kind of tired of this fucking place. I'm getting tired of your bullshit.
I have been answering your questions truthfully and
Mm.
on point.
Mm.
Seems like you figure everything out. There's a rumor about a haunted house because there is a dead man who is constantly moving things. We pinned him to their room. We captured all the skeletons in this house and put them in a safe location. Put danger on the door. And we smuggle rugs and other artifacts of art so we can sell it. That's all we do.
Tell it where.
Anyone that would buy it. Different ports here and there. Some people, Saltmarsh, also buy our stuff. We, how do you say, we steal from the rich and give to the poor.
Fantastic. So is that all that you have in this place? Is just those rugs and tapestries?
Everything that we have here, yes.
And where's the rest of it?
On a ship, where we make our way to sell to other individuals at other port
And
cities.
what ship would that be? What flag do you fly under?
It's a slight giggle. A ghost ship.
Oh, then no one's going to fucking miss you.
You see that she stands up straight? If that's the faith, then that's the faith.
Hmm. Beerus just gonna knock her out.
Okay.
Clock her in the back of the head as hard as you can with the butt of the gun.
Alright, I'll say that. Knocked unconscious. Is there an unconscious? Let's go
I'm
with
just looking to see.
my
Do they
back's
have
broken.
Z's? Oh, they don't.
No. Okay. Well, she's unconscious. Just gets hit in the back of the head and just falls to the ground. Well, on the table. And with that, Serena, what are we doing? There's a couple of undead in front of you.
Yeah, I'm gonna continue then. Just do my normal hot
Okay. Roll me to hit. And
Or
stranger,
attack, I
you're
guess I only have
on
one
deck.
attack. That is a 23.
23 definitely hits. Roll me damage.
8.
8.
It's piercing.
Okay, that's completely shatters. Stranger, what do we do?
I want to move forward.
Please do.
Because that's where I see the glow, like for
Yes,
this
you
area.
see through yeah, underneath. There's no door or anything, but you see it underneath here.
Okay.
You see it underneath the wall. Stranger, what do we do?
All right, so what I'm going to do is going to pull out a little bag that's in my inventory. That's typically filled with sand. I'm going to empty the sand, and I'm going to start scooping bone dust and shards into the bag.
Lovely. Love it. Love it.
I'm going to pack that bag with as much as I physically can.
Please write it into your inventory.
Absolutely. Bone dust.
Anything else?
And then he is going to get up and he's going to walk out of the room. It's like, I see you're all doing wonderful. And he's just going to walk back out of the room.
All right, as you walk out with a freshly new bag of bone dust.
Absolutely.
Does a 14 hit what? No. Okay. And it is your turn. What do we do? as it reaches over, tries to hit you with the claw attack, but it does not make contact.
I'll go, oh, you missed. Smack him with my axe.
Roll me to hit.
Only a 12.
Oh, unfortunately, that one does not make contact. We're one off. Sorry. As it swings and just... I'll say that it decapitates the skeleton, but it's still kicking.
Lost your head.
Tyreen, what do we do?
Oh, she said be right back.
Okay.
Tyreen
Well-
is there.
I will say, because it is 3v1, it's going to... And it only has a little bit over a commoner's HP. It will die. And...
Fantastic.
Yes. Since it is a little bit past what we usually do on break, we will go on break. You have a... Why is it not clicking? Whatever. You have a glowy room on the other side. Character who is unconscious. And yeah, we'll be back in a second to see... well, it is not working. Alright, sure that one. We'll be back in a minute. Hey everybody, hi, welcome back. So, with the last skeleton deaded, if it works this time, it's not working. Alright. There is a slight blue glow underneath this wall. The elven person that you have tied up is and charmed is knocked out.
Unconscious.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, gang, what do we do?
And it's Stranger get right next to her.
On my turn, actually, if you were paying attention, I collected my bone dust and then I walked over. Anyway, I'm going to bite him.
You're gonna bite.
Yeah, I'm gonna bite Nico.
Okay.
Did say it was okay.
Holding the dagger just up at me, up at stranger, just like don't even.
Gonna bite your hand.
Roll me an unarmed attack.
All right. What's that with my strength?
Yeah, strength plus profish. A stranger's proficient in biting.
I mean, I would say probably, yeah.
Don't ask me how I know these things.
It's a 14.
Meh.
Okay.
As you go for the bite and misses, he pulls out his arm with the dagger on it.
That's fair. I'll just aim. Like if he starts to pull away, I'll just aim for a lick up the wrist.
Okay, you lick the wrist.
Tastes like two-faced bitch.
Damn.
Damn,
Ew.
indeed.
Full body shiver. Just. Ugh.
He's gonna just step around Nico and just go over to the table where Beerus is and be like, "Is this one dead too? Can I collect?"
No, she's not dead.
All right, cool. And he's gonna start rifling through her stuff.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
Let me tell you exactly what she has on her.
Nice.
Okay. Well, the first thing that you discover is a set of thieves' tools
Yoink.
and a coin purse holding 7 gold and 15 silver.
I'll just hand it to Beerus.
7 gold and 15
Silver.
silver.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like, happy birthday.
Oh, you remembered.
Wouldn't forget. Not even on our anniversary.
Oh, I'm sorry about that, mate.
Hmm.
I'm sorry. It happens from time to time, you know.
Oh.
The
One
shooting
more.
of the gun and everything, it just kind of rattles your brain.
Yeah, but giving flowers to someone that have someone else's name on it, tacky.
Aye, that is true. I didn't mean to steal in the first place, but
Look, I'm just going to say, if you're going to give me the flowers of your mistress, I would at least like to be at least number 3rd.
third, at least you're the second.
Now you're just trying to butter me up. What else
Well,
does
I
she
mean,
have?
let's
Is
do
that
it some way.
She has also a
watching.
crumpled piece of paper under her boot. Like, sorry, not under, into her boot.
in her boot?
Yeah. When you pull it
Oh,
out.
she's got the boot notes. We call that footnotes, actually.
Damn it. There are 4 words written on there in a language that nobody here understands.
Oh, cool.
Oh, lovely.
I'll probably ask her to read it for me.
So, what about everybody in the skeleton room? What are we doing?
I want to check the blue glow that I saw. And just basically check that wall if there's any kind of opening that I can do.
What is your passive?
Passive what?
Perception, sorry. Apparently,
15?
yeah, the DC was 12, so I'm sure half of y'all have a higher passive than that. Also, you're technically supposed to be level 1 with this, but everything's been boosted up a little bit. Some DCs I haven't changed, so... excuse me. I'll say that with the fight and everything, and with your sword out, you can kind of see where the wall is, and if you gently put your blade on a crease, you can kind of make out a door. You can dust it out, and there is a door that can be pushed
Okay.
inward.
Then I'll try to push it open.
Okay.
I will point it out though. I will tell them there's a door here, and then I'll push it open.
Okay. Once you push it open, you need to be. Nope, that is the wrong area. Please reveal.
Who's that?
So, you do see this skeleton. See, technically she wasn't lying. So you see a skeleton with black robes, a large black hat that is akin to a graduate wizard. There is slight glowing ethereal hair and a long beard that's also this ethereal color. I see the laughter. Yes?
It's nothing. Just a PSA. Always remember to disinfect when you're applying your medication, because I forgot. Had the little alcohol wipe sitting in front of me, and I never used it.
Oh, man. So you see this L-shaped bookshelf that is covered with dozens and dozens of books. It's actually overflow with books. You see on a desk in front of you beakers and different chemicals that looks like the glass has been stained, but there's no liquid in there. And the skeletal creature is currently about to mix something. And again, it was a red liquid at one point, and mixing into something clear. You can still see a little bit of the resin that's on the bottom, but nothing's inside the glasses. And the skeletal individual turns. Who are you?
Hello.
Just looks at you staring, and then goes
You
back
live
to
here.
What did you say,
What's
sir?
up? Do you live here?
Looks around. Live? I'm busy. And continues to pretend to like mix something, and again, no liquid or nothing. So gonna puts it on the bottom, on the desk, sorry, and staring at it.
I guess I'll move closer to the bookshelf and just kind of read what the bookshelves, like, kind of glance through, like book titles and whatnot. If I
Okay.
can tell what this is.
Do you have any training in Arcana?
No.
Then you do not understand a single title. A lot of this is written in formulas and just different texts. There are some books that are in Elven, some books that are in Dwarvish, but most of them are actually, I'll say the only one that you're able to read, which will be in Elven, it says, Ye Secrets of Philosopher's Stone.
Okay.
And that's pretty much the only one that you can read. Everything else is written in an arcanic language. And when you move, you see the sparks just of electricity around its fingers. It doesn't turn around.
What
You
are
also
you
will
doing?
see a couple other things on the bookshelf specifically, like a golden apple and a rose made entirely out of gold. Like it actually has weight. If you pick it up, you can tell. Unlike the painted wooden teeth, this one's actually gold.
Guess I'll just ask her, like, what are you doing?
Turns around. Why are you here? Leave me to my work. So much to do.
Okay. I'll just kind of slide back out and tell the party what I saw.
Sure.
Or at least the party that's right here.
Yeah. Wait, where did you go? Where's your mini? You disappeared from the face of the earth. There we go. Okay. So as Serena comes out and explains everything she saw, Tyreen and Wrath, what do you do?
Oh, I want to ask Serena. So what's in the room? Should we go in?
Oh, another small little detail as I'm reading here on the notes. You will also see a bunch of scrolls on the desk. And a couple items in a box that is clear. One of them that you can make out as a might be a wand, and one might be a stone. But it's kind of like a cluttered thing that it's in there. Excuse me.
So what is asking Serena?
Yeah, I explained it when I went out. I explained what's in there. With
Do you think there's danger?
I'm not sure. The skeleton is just busy working. Whatever he's doing.
Want to go into the other room? It is a room, right, Jesus?
This one right here? Or which room?
The other black square.
Yes. So that is one of the few doors that's actually locked. It's gonna move the hinges. It's unfortunately locked.
I wonder if this is worth breaking into.
You'll hear Tyreen from the little room like, I'm not kicking open any more doors today.
So.
That might be wise advice. Still, curious.
Taking one good step back.
So what do we do, everybody?
I'm gonna try to break the door.
Roll me strength.
While that's happening, have we heard anything coming from the stairs?
Nothing. Quiet.
18.
18 is enough to break this very old portion of the house. Kind of breaks a little bit off the hinge, and you see a very, very nice bed that is made. Beautiful table, beautiful furniture. But it looks old and dusty and has several cobwebs all over it. It looks like this room has not been opened or used in a while.
Oh, that's interesting. Can I attempt to put the door back on the hinges so it doesn't look horribly broken into?
You can put it back in a way that at least it's closed, but anyone who wants to try to open it, it will come off a little bit for sure. But yeah, you can. Not a big issue. You can totally do that.
Okay, then I'll just say, so, see, good as new. No problem.
No one will ever know.
Give you a thumbs up. Yeah, just
In fact, I think you approved the resale value of this house.
Yep.
Yep, all doors open.
Open floor plan.
Literally holes in the floor.
Literally.
So yeah, Beerus, the more you keep looking down the stairs, nothing. Quiet. You hear the ocean. About it.
He's gonna go back down to about here
Okay.
and see if he can't peek around and see anything.
Roll perception.
Ooh, that would be dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Yeah, you don't hear anything. Crashing of water hitting stone. Seagulls. Roaring wind. You see some footsteps maybe a little bit more footsteps than you recall last time, but that's it.
Heading which way? Heading over here?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, is that what he's gonna do?
Okay.
Well, that's all his movement, so. All he's got.
All right. What about the rest of you guys? Not necessarily any turn order or anything. Just what is the plan? What are we here to do? You must get at the house. There's still a little bit more to the cave that needs to be explored. You have a prisoner. She's tied up and sleeping in the moment. Been taken of her possessions, except for her short bow and her the about 15 arrows that she still has left.
I don't need those.
No, I guess I'll go back to the thing, to my Serena's curiosity now. And he's like, is it okay if I borrow these things? Just the clutter that was like that he's not touching, the scrolls and the stone and whatnot.
Where are you stepping into?
Back in the room.
Okay, can you please put your money in? Okay.
Right here.
Okay.
Real close. Because I need to get some treasures for the pirates.
Okay. Once you get that close, it's
I mean,
going
I'll
to
slowly go. I don't.
Yeah.
I guess if I start hurting here or like damaging.
once
I'll step
once
back.
you go in, he asks again, "Who are you? What are you doing here?"
I will just say I'm Serena. I'm just looking through the house.
I don't know any Serena. Leave me to my work.
Okay. Are you using those? Can I borrow them? Just point to the clutter.
I need them. You see that
Oh.
it hasn't been opened at all. Like it's closed. You see that it's been collecting a crap ton of dust. And it goes back to almost the exact same vial that has nothing in it and pours it into another vial that has nothing in it.
Let's make it an ASMR video.
Yeah. And you see that the closer you stepped again, those sparkles of electricity kind of flow out of him.
Okay. He's not hurting anybody, so okay. I'll just leave. Look, well, he doesn't want to be disturbed. He has some things. Maybe the captain will like, but I don't know.
Raph's taking the chance to look back over at like the past, the one elven woman that was knocked out, and he's gonna take the chance to just stand there and kind of like skim through his one journal really quick
Okay.
and just this is, I mean, I don't know about you, about all of you. Do you want to go back downstairs, or are you wanting to wait for this one to wake up, just gesturing?
Oh, you're talking to me.
Well, let's see. There's no one else in the room that's right directly in front of me.
Oh, I thought you were having a conversation with yourself or something. No rebuttal? Alright, fine. So,
He's just gonna just glare at Stranger.
oh, looking at me with those big old moody eyes. You know, you looked better when you were stupid. Kind of fits your whole vibe.
Piss off, Stranger.
He's just gonna zoop over there.
Okay.
Over to what? Just like, you find anything fun?
Old dusty room.
Did you look in it? Or did you just...
Very briefly. I didn't find much, but I'm not good at hunting things out.
Okay, can you get the door?
Great.
Moves off the hinges in a very delicate fashion, but sure.
Yeah, he's gonna go pilfer through.
Roll me an investigation.
Yeah. Let's see if we actually find something. Alright, it's one of our better rolls. 10.
Until you'll find some things. The probably the best thing that you find is in the drawer. When you pull it open, you do see a couple of scrolls that have been sealed. You note that they are wizard scrolls for sure. And since you are trained in the Arcana, as I'm going over and trying to find this freaking room in this,
I sniff them.
they smell. My first word, the first thing that came to my head was like, smells dank. Now, it smells old and musty.
That's some dank spells right there.
Dank ass smells. Where the fuck is? Oh, here we go. So when you look at these scrolls, it's a scroll of Shatter, Tensor's Floating Disc, Comprehend Languages, and Dancing Light.
Oh! I like that.
Yes.
Good. I need those. One of those I was specifically hurting for.
Well, those are the ones you find.
I will take all of them. Okay, so you said Shatter, Dancing Lights, and Comprehend Language?
Shatter, Tensor's Floating Disc, Comprehend Languages, Dancing Lights.
Okay. Cool.
So, anybody else? But anything that we want to do?
I guess I'll just walk out and then look at Stranger. Like, there's a skeleton figure in the other room that seems to be doing some kind of magic. Might be your forte if you want to talk to them.
Alright, it's fine.
I didn't get anything out of him. He's just busy working, apparently.
Okay. What, do you assume just because I happen to do magic that I am going to be interested in anything that's magical? He says as he's stuffing spell scrolls into his bag.
Yes. That's precisely what I said.
Stereotype much?
Yes.
I would call that the stereotype, but I would actually say that you're very perceptive.
Also stereotyping, I guess.
Alright, we'll take your perceptive self over there and go percept whatever around whoever.
So, what about the rest
I
of
guess
you
if
guys?
Stranger goes to the room, I'll kind of follow him, see, because backup or something like that if
Sure.
he needs it. But if he doesn't go inside in the room, then I won't.
Do you get that close?
I'll be.
I mean, I don't know where the door is.
The door will be right there, yeah. So as soon as you
Okay.
step in, immediately the skeleton is going to ask, "Who are you? What are you doing here?" You take a step
gotta-
closer, he's gonna just reply with the, "I'm working, leave me alone."
Also a real social one. Can I discern with any of my magicness anything going on with this guy?
Roll me an Arcana.
Sweet. Oh, mama. Best roll tonight. 17.
17. Well, it's an undead for sure. There is some sort of magic keeping this person alive. You don't quite think to the level of lichdom, not as elegant, but there is some sort of necessity, since it doesn't have its entire faculties there. It's obviously repeating the same pattern over and over again, so it's stuck in its own loop that he has created for himself.
Okay, so it looks like he has dementia and a skin condition.
Very true. The skin condition is no skin.
Alright, this was very, no, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. This was really boring.
You do see that there is a chest that has a wand and a stone on it, and you see several arcanic books in here. And one erotic novel.
Well, I have to go touch it.
It
Might be sticky.
I shit you not that there is a erotic poems in the library. So
I'm suing Wizards of the Coast.
yeah,
This feels like an attack on my character.
that's
Just gonna slide over there and just... He's gonna look at the skeleton guy while he does it, just...
yeah, from that distance, he's gonna leave me to my work. I'm very busy. He continues
Whatever you say, dear.
doing the same thing over and over again.
He's gonna look over at Serena just like...
If this is like a cartoon, there's like a whole bunch of question marks on top of Serena's head.
Do you not know...
I
You
will
don't know
mold.
thieves can't?
I will. No, what?
It's okay, neither do I.
Does anyone know Thieves Can't?
No, I'm not a rogue.
Cool, yeah, that's why no one understood what the door that's a danger in Thieves Can't.
I kind of figured, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so,
Anyway, I was telling you to grab
Yes.
everything off the fucking shelves.
Are you whispering that to me?
Yeah.
Oh. Distract him, I guess.
Oh, I had absolutely the longest day. You have no idea. So I get to the office, right? And then there's this guy. You know the one that I'm always talking about. You know, he tries to make your job harder than anything you've ever seen. Anyway, so I was on my lunch break. I had like a burrito bowl, which it's like, you know, that seems kind of counterintuitive anyway to call it the burrito and a bowl.
this very old wizard just turns around to look at you. Are you the new assistant?
Yes.
You're fired. Serena, you're putting a shit ton of books into your bag?
Wait, what books?
The
Oh,
fucking
no,
organic books. That stranger was pointing at you to grab.
Oh, I thought you were saying grab the stuff in here because that's what
Oh,
Serena's
is
going.
that what
He was by the shelf, so he was like
Oh, he was pointing there. Okay. Then I was like,
pointing with his whole body, like.
There's also, just to note that there is a golden apple and a golden rose.
yeah, I'll grab those.
Okay. All right, you.
If I can't grab
Nice mouse tool we'll
the
use for later.
possibly magic items over there, I'll just grab these golden ones.
Yeah.
Look like
I mean,
treasure.
you could totally try to grab them. Just every time you get within 5 feet of this entity, a whole bunch of electricity starts coming off of him that you're gathering that he's not noticing he's doing it. Almost like a defense mechanism.
Yeah.
Yeah, just grab the shit on the shelves.
I'll
Just
get.
fucking go.
Just
Okay, I guess I'll put it on my notes. I have the golden apple
Okay.
and the golden rose. Then I'll deal with it later.
All right, then right as we're leaving the room, Stranger's going to go over to this wall over here, and he's just going to take out some charcoal and write "your feet smell" on the wall, and then leave.
Okay. Turns around. Feet smell. Need to make more notes. So, anything else that the party wants to do?
I'll just reconvene.
Figure that once all that's going, once more people come back out into the room, it's like, well,
Who's
Oh.
this one? Looking at the unconscious elf.
a hostage.
Escaped. Or attempted to.
Yeah. Just to get an idea of what the hell's going on here.
What?
Which,
What
by
was
the way-
downstairs?
Yeah, there's caves that lead out into the ocean and whatnot. Which, by the way, Nico, the others ended up going, it seems, the direction that this lady was heading after we came back up here. Because there's a lot more footsteps that way.
Were you being mindful of the goop that was coming down from the ceiling? Oh,
I
yeah,
didn't-
there's
I
like
didn't hear
some...
that.
Yeah, he's Raph's gonna look back at everybody. Oh yeah, by the way, there's some slime down there that can burn you, and it corrodes metal.
So, like every slime?
Aye, but it looks like
It wasn't a
moss.
sentient one that was moving, stranger.
No,
And
so you
that's
probably found it shit.
It basically just looked like moss.
I'll say that if your passive is 15 and higher, you notice that she did wake up, her eyes kind of twitch, and then she's closed her eyes again.
Flicker ear.
I was like, she's awake again.
Yes.
Why
I'm
is
awake.
she still have weapons on her?
She,
Her
yeah,
hands are tied.
she does have her
If
bow in
she
her.
is- I was like, if
Yep.
she is a hostage, why is still weapons on her?
And by
Her
now
hands are tied.
the charm would have
She
worn
can
off.
escape.
And if she does, I'll blow her fucking head off.
They're just gonna move this bit
Yeah, I'll just grab the bow and the arrows.
Okay. Yeah.
across. Yeah, that's just like wakey wakey.
Which-
Then I am gonna ask the party, like, does anyone need this?
The bow? No.
No.
By the way, these rugs and tapestries and whatnot apparently are worth some money. So these
I
folks are
wanna-
doing
I'm
is
clearing those.
they were thieving items and whatnot and selling them to different people throughout the land. Some ships and whatnot. Something called a ghost ship that they sail on.
Do-
Maybe interesting
what a
for our
ghost
captain
ship-
to know.
Should I know
With
the
that,
flag?
I would ask everyone to roll me a history that has any experience sailing, has a backstory involved with piracy,
My background's
or
a sailor.
yes,
Sailor,
Yeah.
yeah.
So yes, you guys definitely can roll. Or has any
Oh, no,
experience,
not sailor or traveler.
or has lived in Saltmarsh. You can roll a history.
12.
12. Okay. What'd you get?
17.
So one more time. What was that number?
I got 17.
17. Okay. Serena, what did you get?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay. Beerus. A ghost ship could mean that it's a ship that's not marked or on the grid. So makes sense for smugglers. You don't want your ship to be known. But what you do know that is actually the name of the ship. And oh my god, I almost spilled my water.
Don't do
That
that.
wouldn't have been good.
Yeah. That'd be up to you, to the individual that asked me that question. Serena. Dirty 20?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like it's the tip of your tongue, and you're like, oh, yes, that does ring some bells. So the ghost ship is the name of the ship. It was registered as one of the many ships in part of the organization with the sea princesses. Prince, plural prince. Whatever the plural for prince is.
Plural of princess.
Princess. So the sea princess is I wanted to say is so that is part of a pirate organization.
What was that guy? Registered? Wow, ship of the. It's registered for the ship of the Sea Princess.
It's So the Sea Princess is a collection of, let's say, pirate kings.
Okay.
And that's one of the ships that's on that registry. It got disbanded several years ago when King Kim's army came to Saltmarsh originally, because these pirates were running amok at on Saltmarsh and doing whatever they wanted unchallenged. King Kim's army came, kicked them all out, and established a new order. But there's been about 10 or so years of relative peace, and the army has stayed in Saltmarsh, and it has been raising taxes and doing whatever King Kim's will is. So, with that information, Beerus is explaining everything. Yes, you can sell those rugs and make a good penny for yourself. I just wouldn't go to the open markets. If I were you, definitely a good way to get arrested.
No, it's more the information that we needed. I mean, it's good to know that. Good to know the competition and the likes around, so I think our captain will be most pleased.
Well, I am surrounded and tied, so ask away.
Serena, you've been on the ship a bit longer than the rest of us.
Okay.
Do you have any questions for the likes of this lady? That
I have this letter that I don't quite understand what it says. I wonder if she'll be cooperative enough to translate it for us.
never
I'll
heard
take it
that.
out. Give it to Beerus.
Which letter is it specifically?
I don't know. It just says letter in a different language that I don't understand. It's probably Thewscat.
Okay. That is so yeah, so you hand it over to Beerus, right?
Mm-hmm.
Beerus again,
Now
you
sit
also
down
don't
in front of the
understand.
bed and look at the Morse, the one that looks like a Morse code.
Okay, as you're looking at the Morse code, I will tell you that in a second. She looks at it. It's does anyone speak Draconic?
Big what?
Draconic, the language of the dragons.
Ah, I do not. No.
Well, the first one says stop, fight, lift, come. Words that some of us don't have quite memorized, so we have a translation for them, and just in case we meet any individuals that speak Draconic, these are the words that we are most often to use.
So if I were to cross-reference that with somebody that can speak and read Draconic, that will be correct, yes?
Unless we were told wrong information, that should be correct.
Can I tell if she's bullshitting me?
Roll me an insight.
It's a 17.
No, she is not. She wants to, but there's a lot of things stacked against her. Now,
And this
is
map,
the language correct? Like those are the exact translation? She might be wrong on that, but that's not something she knows. That's what she was taught. So
That is a problem that is a problem I will solve later.
and this map that I found that has a bunch of holes in it.
those looks at the map. Yep, that would be the map of where you can sell these rugs. That's where we go. You notice that one of them is in Saltmarsh. Those are just
Intriguing.
the areas that are people look the other way when we're selling expensive things for a cheaper price.
So they're basically good places that we can go and fence some loot.
Yeah, if you do not have them in your captain's locations, I would add them if I was you.
Good to know. Good to know.
So this is just Nico just piping up a little bit. It's like, so just so I'm also on the same page. So all that, and he's gonna point up to where all the activity was going on above.
Mm-hmm.
All that bullshit that was going on up in the house, was that all of yours doing, or just your? Because he's overheard now by the skeleton over in the other room, or is that?
Well, it was not me specifically, but yes, that was our captain's doing. He is quite talented in the arcane. And when we found this spot and cleared everything out, and the room was on quite far off. There is a ghost or at least an undead entity in this home, but I assume that some of you have already met him. He is contained with his work and really does not like to be disturbed. Two of the skeletons that I assume you faced were not there originally. They were there after that. After some people that joined the ship before I did thought that they could just come here and take what they wanted to take. And
Amateurs.
when they died, they became part of that drone of skeletons that he controlled. But yes, that was if I recall the name of the spell, it was like a arcane speaking or something like that. This is a quite clever spell that it interacts with the whole house.
Interesting. And the bloody pile over there. Who was he on your ship?
Stranger holds his head up.
Yeah.
He would be. I don't have my notes for all the names. Dustin.
Just holding his head up.
Important or not?
Important? No. He's second replacement chef. No.
Interesting. And what about you?
Well,
Strangers who like this guy right here.
this one.
Yeah. Just moving the mouth up and down.
It's like,
I would be a scout, if you will. Hired
So you're
to. I wouldn't say that. That's just being hurtful.
you're at
now.
least replaceable the easiest way.
We're all replaceable if you think about it.
We are, most indefinitely. But scouts most of all.
Dust in the wind.
So what are we to do now? You have me
That
tied
is the
up.
question.
You have all the information that I know that is important to you.
Well,
So you're expendable.
If that's how you want to look at it.
Nico here promised that she would be kept alive. The rest of us did not. So,
I did not promise shit.
Uh,
I need Nico to stop putting words in my mouth.
I
Serena just
listen.
Serena just over there, like reading the note that she has, or like, well, it's either can be a prisoner in the ship, somebody who cleans our ship, or let him go. If you want to kill him, go kill her. I didn't see anything.
I mean, we can always give her to Futa.
I was actually having a similar thought.
I didn't think about that.
There is a rumor going around that lizard folk are eating people at night. We could use her as bait and stake it out and watch and see what happens.
That is true. That is true. But I have a feeling if we walk her through town, it's going to be a little bit awkward
Why you say that?
because we have a prisoner walking through the middle of the town where there's guards and everything else, and we are not.
So we say that this is a roleplay that she has consented to.
Hmm. I don't think they would agree with that because she'd very clearly say that she hasn't.
That's why you know. Anyway,
Serena, does Futa like his food alive?
Doesn't
For the
matter.
most part,
Darned.
he Futa doesn't care. I see him enjoy it when it's alive, but he enjoys it almost the same when it's not.
Good to know. One last question. Is your ship docked here?
If I'm expendable and I will be Buta's food, then why don't you find out for yourself?
Alright, well, we'll just use you as a shield to get through all those jellies, or slimes, or whatever the fuck they are on the ceiling. And Beerus is just gonna pick her up and kind of throw her over his shoulder.
Okay.
Or try to. I say try to.
I believe in you.
I think that you
Tyreen will
could
be
do
judging
it,
you,
probably.
so I hope you can.
What's your strength?
9.
Okay, never mind.
Why I said try to.
Like, you talk that big game. Tyreen is leaning against that wall. Like, go for it. I beg you.
Yeah, it's she's a couple of feet taller than you, and
Okay. But I rolled a strength check.
what'd you get?
I got a 17.
Okay, I'll say that you're able to do it for a bit, but won't be able to carry her the entire way down. And she's gonna be moving and struggling the second that acid starts hitting her skin.
That's fair.
I bet he gets as far as just getting her out of the room and then just goes, "Oh fuck."
I'm gonna get to the top of the stairs and be like, "Hey, what? Would you mind carrying her? Because she's a bit heavy for me."
You don't.
Absolutely.
You don't have to walk through the slime. There is another, and let me reveal the entire area.
I literally thought you were like, I'm gonna get to the top of the stairs and then yeet.
I
Good
could
lord.
have.
Ranger would have.
Once you get here, like you don't have to go all the. There's another way around, and you can avoid the slimes. That's why some of us aren't melted.
Okay. Lead the
Hold on.
way with your voice while I carry you.
Yeah, she does. Wait, no.
When
Uh-huh.
with the information as well that Nico said, I will sheath my sword and then I will grab one of the blankets and wrap it around my shield.
Okay. She does say if you go in this direction, it avoids the slime.
Okay.
But with everything, I can just drag. Oh my god! I was just gonna drag and drop everyone.
Oh, okay.
Before we move out of that room, Stranger is going to take the dead guy and he's going to try to prop him up by the stove and make it look like he's cooking, and then he's going to leave him there.
Oh my god!
Oh
Okay.
my god.
Totally
For
doing
the
that.
next round of adventurers that come through looking for loot, it'll be a conversation piece.
I mean, he'll probably be a skeleton by that point in time and walking around just without an arm.
So if you look over here in this area, you'll see there's a lot of crates and barrels that will definitely food and firewood that has been stacked around. And you do see a lot of footprints here that kind of move out into the area down this way. Where the only difference here is you do not see a boat.
Okay.
But when you look out, you do see a couple of individuals. You'll see 2 dwarven men, 2 hobgoblins, kind of coming out of a boat into a larger boat sailing away. And a couple seconds later, I'll say that you kind of see the reflection of like a spyglass, and a human man with a thin beard kind of waves their hand, and you see a fog appearing closer and closer to you, obscuring the ship.
Beerus just stands there flipping it off as he's looking at us.
And with a heavy sigh of fuck, they left.
Told you.
So what's next? Am I to be food?
Nah.
Well, if you want to come with us, you can join our ship instead. You're gonna have to start at the bottom, but it's a good ship.
I would want to pass on that.
Yeah, do whatever they want.
Where's your adventurous spirit?
Let's just say that sometimes it's hard to leave this line of work, and this seems like a good opportunity for me to open my own shop.
Well then, I hope you do. And I'd say we just leave her down here for now. And then, once we clear out, you're free to go wherever you want.
Sounds very fair. Kind of just sits down wherever you telling her to sit down. She'll just sit down and wait a while.
Fair enough.
I'll grab some of the food, I guess, as much as I can carry.
Okay.
Yeah,
Might as
Beerus
well
will
some
help.
provisions.
Sure. Yeah. I'll say. Well, where did you put all the books?
We could just carry them out into the other room.
Okay. Okay. Because there's a lot of books here. There's a lot, I guess, with all the stuff that you're taking.
I definitely grabbed the rose and then the apple, and then
Okay.
I grabbed that one book that I can actually
The
kind
one that
of
was an
decipher
elephant?
a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
So yeah, I took the porn poems, and then
Of course.
whichever book looks the most interesting, arcane wise.
Okay. Okay. With all of you guys grabbing stuff and grabbing food, okay. Are you just going to essentially loot the house and then head out?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah, then I'm gonna ask Watt to carry the rug out because it's it looks like a nice rug, but if we bring it back, I want to hear Grayson critique it.
It's not just one rug. I would like for what? Roll me a d12.
Just to see how many rugs it is.
Yeah.
7.
Right. So there'll
Oh,
be 7
shit.
rugs.
Since I don't have to carry a person, I can carry rugs.
Yeah. When you're carrying them, you can definitely do it well. Not an issue on that. It's just you're gonna have to take a couple of breaks, especially if you're gonna make the 4-mile walk back to Saltmarsh, carrying all this stuff. You guys are gonna take a couple of breaks here and there to move everything back.
I'm okay with it. I
Fair.
guess so. I'm still trying to decipher this.
Yeah, no problem. So, with it being a little bit past time, and me gathering all the loot that you guys have acquired, where exactly are we heading to?
Probably the ship, I would assume.
Probably
Okay.
just drop it all off at the ship.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No problem.
Drop it off at the ship, explain what happened, tell the
Go
captain
back.
about the other pirates and the princes and all that bullshit,
Yeah, they were called the Pillow Princesses or something.
and then give them the map that has the
It's Pillow Princess.
route, the different areas marked for trade and whatnot of the illicit kind.
First, actually, before we head to the ship, like, how many days has it been?
This
Yeah.
has been the first day. Well, second day, because you guys went
Second
out
day.
in the morning.
Yeah.
So with
sure.
everything said and done, I say you probably will head back like right at nightfall.
When we get there, I was like, I think it's best if we go to our rooms first. Quartermaster Grayson and Captain are usually not happy when you come back early. They did kick us out, kind of.
Well, when you get to the ship, I will let you know that it is. I don't want to say pun intended, but it is a ghost ship at the moment. Nobody's in there, not even Grayson or a captain. It is quiet. Nobody's there.
I mean, if no one's there, might as well just drop all the stuff off and then
Sure.
hightail it out of there.
I can write them a
Just-
note and slide it under the door.
I guess put it on. Let's put it where we usually put our stocks.
Agreed.
Don't make too much noise when you get close to the captain's quarters. I think.
I will let you guys know that all this is gonna be gathered and we'll RP it and explain it later. But
Yeah.
each rug, when it's going to be sold, is worth 50 gold.
Nice.
Nice.
With all the books and everything, we'll tack an additional 200 gold on top of everything. So so 350 gold plus the 200 gold for all the arcane books. So that's 550 gold that you guys have accumulated. That will be split between however you guys want to split it. Since, again, Captain only wants gold. If you find gold on a mission, which this was not a mission, and anything else, that's y'all's. He just wants to pay the crew.
Yeah, so we can split it between the lot of us.
Yeah. However you guys want to do that, please do. If you have your accountant picked out, they can handle that. In addition, you guys level up, so now you're all level 4.
Sweet.
Yay!
And when the captain gets all the information that you guys have, well, we'll see what they have to say about the ghost ship and the sea princesses. All right, so yeah, congrats guys on leveling up and everything that was sold and combined. I will say, the stranger, you can keep those scrolls if you got, or if you want to sell them, you can totally sell them. The book, after you guys look at it, the Elven one specifically has an 8-hour ritual that can turn one solid object into gold of its equal weight.
Oh shit.
It is a philosopher book of specifically the Philosopher's Stone. But
That's neat. Is it a one-time use?
It only a one-time use for this book because the book itself is the scroll.
Oh.
It's very hard and almost impossible to replicate a true Philosopher's Stone, but this book was a shortcut. And you guys did see a golden rose and a golden apple.
Okay. But what if we give it to the captain and say he could have a boat made of gold?
I don't think that's.
That boat is his baby.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, a different boat.
Can't just have a second boat. You can do
Why?
it too.
He's got 2 dicks.
And then Serena, The letter that you have that has the dashes, it's a dasher long, short, short, short. Another one that's short, long, short, long. And another one that's long, long, long.
Wait,
Like
oh,
really long.
What those mean? You have no clue.
I don't know what it said. What it is?
The
Say it again?
the paper that you have,
Oh, it's not dots. It's dashes.
it's dots and dashes.
Okay,
So it's Morse.
what was it?
Long, short, short, short. And then short, long, short, long.
Okay.
And the last one is long, long, long. Yes, it is Morse code.
Oh,
But not 100% Morse code.
Just D&D
It's,
Morse code.
Let's call it thieves can't Morse code.
oh, because this seems like numbers.
Who the fuck doesn't make a rogue character for a pirate game? God damn it.
Look,
I don't know
some
what you're
things are
talking
already
about.
written, like, or before y'all decided which characters, and I'm like, I'm keeping this shit. I wrote it. I'm fucking keeping this shit.
It works.
All right, so with that, we'll be back in 3 weeks because 2 weeks, yeah. Next week we will not have a game on Monday, and we're still iffy if we will have one on Wednesday. But yeah, so we'll see you. We'll see you later. Into my episode 3, 4 Wednesday, and I think we have a magic stream. I don't know, and then.